Welcome to Plan 9 Crunch. My name is Doug Gibson, and we're doing a Plan 9 Crunch Read of the Week. Joe Gibson's here to help me. And we're going to read from a new anthology called Becoming Dracula, Stories Inspired by German Silent Horror, which are edited by Matthew Sorento and also Gary D. Rhodes. I just reviewed this book on plan9crunch.com, so please, we'll put a link to it there. I was impressed by a poem by Donald F. Glut, and it's called Soul of Frankenstein. Joe's holding up a cover of Becoming Nosferatu because I'm reading from a PDF version right now. So let's start. Soul of Frankenstein by Donald F. Glut. Forgive me, I have to look a little bit close at this. Obsession haunted Frankenstein. Invaded dreams believed benign. Then strove he did to reach his goal, create a being with a soul. From grimy grave and darkened tomb, he took those bodies born of womb. By peerless skill combined each part, the limbs, the brain, the purloined heart. Transplanted organs stitched in place, he failed to note the ghastly face. His laboratory housed the form that waited neath the lightning storm. With moaning mouth and brimstone eyes, the monster lived and fought to rise. He walked this thing form from the dead, as Frankenstein ran off in dread. He roamed the hills, reached out to man, and where he ventured, mortals ran. Rejection always in his path, from humankind he vented wrath. He was alone, despised by men. Thus to his God he went again. He begged this giver of his life to build one more, create a wife. The female corpses, food for worm, did yield one day another form. Yet Frankenstein destroyed this mate, which further flamed the monster's hate. Revenge was now the monster's right. He struck upon the wedding night of Frankenstein, whose bride he slew to heal the heartache that he knew. The bridegroom's soul with grief was filled. He vowed his creature would be killed. Inflamed with rage, young Frankenstein pursued him to the Arctic brine. The cold, the fever found their host, and Frankenstein expelled his ghost. The monster grieved and sought the frost. In instant darkness he was lost. Now this is a take on the novel Frankenstein by Mary Wollstonecraft Shelley. And I just think it's a good poem. There are a few poems in Becoming Nosferatu. There's mostly prose. Gary D. Rhodes has a short story, so does Matthew Sorento. It's a really good read. Did I mention it was from Bear Manor Media? And we'll have a link to it. And that's our Plan 9 Crunch Read of the Week. Follow us on YouTube or TikTok, and like us at Facebook at Plan 9 Crunch Podcast and blog. And then once again, our regular blog is plan9crunch.com. Thank you very much for being here today, and that's a wrap.